Welcome back in SWH Live. We're all set for the battle for the top seed. The winner is your #1 seed. The loser, well, we don't know yet. Probably be the 2nd seed, but it's going to be close. Joaquin Trevera, checked into the quarter by Matt White. Now comes out front, a chance in tight from Canoni. And that one is stopped, the former captain of the Chicago Wolves. Junior Cadiz back to the way, shot on Susko, and he makes the stop over to the near side. So Troy Redmond still out with an injury. JP Susko is the Snipers goaltender. Shane Fox goes back into his own end for Matt White. Matt White slowly up the left side. And the all-white Snipers. Uh-oh, a bad turnover there from White. Etan Trevera with it. Etan Trevera turns, fires, Susko the save, and he hangs on with 17:05 left in period #1. Face off in the near circle, Snipers defensive zone. Garrett Ross takes the face off. And he'll lose it here as the Snipers head up the floor. Cangelosi, left side, drifts to the right, doesn't take the shot, now feeds Kavaya near wing. Kavaya, long shot, puck rolled on him. That one goes wide over the far boards. Martini takes it for Rink Rat. Sends it up ahead. Trying to chip that one in the air there. Was Valera. But instead it ends up back behind the net. Valera, around to the far side. He's checked hard by Cangelosi. Now comes back to the near wing. Martini with it half wall. Martini over to the far side. He finds Matt Berry. Matt Berry down the left wing. Moves to the middle. He shoots. Susko the save. And he hangs on with 16-17 left in the first. Face off near side dot. Snipers defensive zone. O'Shaughnessy loses that one to Kramer. Kyle Kramer. Greg Thompson, now up to Shane Fox. Shane Fox moves to the middle of the rink. Race shot. That one's deflected over to the far side. Now Kramer tries to go back to the red line, blocked by Alexi. Alexi turns that one over. But Rink Rat gets it back. Sharkey for Joaquin Trevera. Or Joaquin Trevera, sorry. Joaquin up the right side. Trips up Kramer. Forces a turnover. It's thrown in front. That one goes wide. O'Shaughnessy turns and fires it back into his own zone. Sharkey with it. Sharkey over for Joaquin Trevera. Joaquin to Sharkey. Now they're looking for Alexi. Alexi tries to shove it up the near wall. That one misses. Now, good body by Alexi to knock Kramer off the puck. O'Shaughnessy, long range wrist shot, it's blocked. Now comes to Kramer, right side. The former Colorado Eagle, up the left wing. Taken by Combs. Combs tries to feed in front to Thompson as he fell down. Now Sharkey to the near side for O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy drops it for Joaquin. Joaquin Trevera around the back of the net. Comes up left side. Gets this one off. Mayhew. 14:35 left in the first. Mayhew behind the goal. He'll come out on the left side. Mayhew. Up ahead for Cadiz. Cadiz down the left wing. Cuts to the middle. Can't get the shot away though. Kavaya with it. Kavaya for Canoni. Canoni turns it over. Etan Trevera has the puck deflect off him, go up in the air. Now Mayhew gives it to Etan. Now to Joaquin. Joaquin over for Cadiz. Cadiz now into the high slot. Plays to the right side. Mayhew cuts to the middle, shoots, Susko the save. And back the other way come the Snipers. Beautiful stop from Susko. Matt White into the zone, cuts to his left, shoots, he missed it high. That one goes all the way around to the far side. Into the far circle, Canoni Waits, tries to wrap it in front. That one's blocked. And it goes over to the far side. Nicholas Wydock, the goaltender for Rink Rat. Holds the right post and makes the save. 13:27 left in the first. Is this the first pro tournament you've seen where a team's used 3 goaltenders?
Yes. I was just asked that. I was walking by and Ryan Perry said the same thing. He's like, is this the first ever time that there's been 3 goaltenders on one team?
And all 3 of them played.
Right. That's interesting.
And the guy that literally hasn't even been the backup the last 2 comes into this one, Wydock, and now he's starting against the best team in the division, arguably, in the battle for the first seed. And that's big, being the 1 seed over like a 2, because I think that
you go in, and I think I can finish this for you. You go in as a huge favorite, 1-8. 2-7, you're not going in that much of a favorite.
Because, like, I think 8 might be a big drop-off from 7, as crazy as that sounds.
8's going to be Connex or Roadrunners. We know that right now.
And I think Connex or Roadrunners is behind the other 6 teams, or the other 7. Fox in front, deflected on goal, and Wydock makes the save and hangs on.
At least right now. At least right now they are.
Yeah. Even with the Roadrunners and Connex having 2 wins against big-name teams.
Right.
There's no guaranteed victories.
Of course not. None at all.
Like you could see a couple guaranteed victories in the round robin.
Yeah, once everybody played their first game, you thought you knew exactly what was going to happen.
But for that playoffs, like even the Roadrunners and Snipers, you just don't know.
Right, right.
Or Connex Snipers.
So the Snipers are going to get everybody's best game.
Because the Connex has been improving every single game.
I agree with you.
They started off bad, they went to average, then they had 2 good games. Now around the back of the goal, Suture. Suture to Martini. All right, in with a shot, that one hung on to by JP Susko. We're doing a different mic setup because we're gonna have an interview from Dennis Jelcik here, but face off on the far side circle, O'Shaughnessy loses that one, Thompson. Comes around to the near side. Now Canoni up on the far side. Looks like Dennis Jelcik has a special guest for us. Dennis, take it away.
Thanks, Chris. I'm live here behind you guys in the broadcast booth with Andrew Otto and Eddie Dada Sr., both from Team New Jersey 99. They're here to check out some pro games with their kids. Andrew, what do you think about the pro division? Let's move up so they can see you on the screen here.
Pro division's been awesome. Black Ice, Snipers, love this division, love watching it. I hope everybody at home is enjoying watching the games.
What do you think about the level of play and the difference in level of play per se versus the youth division?
Oh, come on.
Wait, on the spot there, sorry.
What do you want me to say about that? Come on. It's amazing. Well, I hope all the kids that are out here are watching these games.
Have you tried to incorporate some of this into your strategies when you coach, Andrew?
Actually, yeah. You know, when the team gets down a couple of goals, I notice like teams like the Snipers, they don't lose their composure or anything like that. You just keep playing. No one gets on each other. Play it out, and usually wind up coming back and win the game. So that's important for the kids to see things like that.
Awesome. We're going to skip over here to Eddie Dada, who walked away from us. And it looks like he has nothing to say. So he's walking away. George, we'll leave it back to you.
Back to live action here. We got a chance here for Kramer. He shoots and scores.
We think
Kyle Kramer goes coast to coast and scores on the backhand, making it 1-0 Snipers.
We thank Dennis Jelcik for that interview there. Dennis Jelcik always just popping in when he wants to do an interview.
And always interviewing for
Jersey people. I'm sure everyone who lives in Jersey was interested in that interview. I don't know about the 49 other states.
And other countries.
Absolutely, you're right.
This is an international broadcast. Wrapped around to the far side. Rink Rat controls, now down 1-0. That's a big goal because it gives the Snipers some momentum here. Cadiz for Etan Chavera. Etan Chavera, wrist shot. Susko, the glove save, and he hangs on. You know, Susko, he had a good game against you guys. Then he got a little rusty at the end, but that's because he hadn't seen a shot in a while. And then here in this one, he's looked really good against a very good Rink Rat team, taking nothing away from the excitement, but you get what I'm saying, George, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't take it personal at all, but we didn't get many chances until we pulled our goaltender and went 5-1-4.
And that, I said on the air, I was like, this is either going to be the dumbest move anybody's ever done, or it's going to be brilliant. And then you scored, and I went, oh, I got to tell George he's brilliant.
Listen, at that point, our goal differential wasn't going to matter at 0-3.
Yeah. You need to win the game.
Right, and I pulled very early.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yes, pulled very early. Because my thinking was, why let JP Susko get shots and get warmed up into the game? Let's just put it on him now, you know? Because honestly, before that we had two shots, I think.
Puck goes on net, and Susko makes a save. He makes another big stop. And you know the Snipers are playing a little differently with Susko in net than they do with Redmond. Like I said, taking nothing away from Susko, of course.
Yeah, I wonder, in the mindset of players, I know as a coach that I used to have my backup in, again taking nothing away from Susko, but he's not Redmond. And he knows that. But you even coach differently, and everything is a concern defensively. The defenseman took his own goalie out. It doesn't matter. They've got 2 more on the bench.
Slap shot from Matt Berry. That one goes wide. Oh, goodness.
Oh, well. Oh, man.
We've been here all day.
Folks, you got me all day tomorrow. My team's eliminated from playoff contention. So I'll be on the broadcast with Trefty in each quarterfinal game tomorrow. You've got me all day. Treft, me and you on these broadcasts, huh? We got finals and we got quarterfinals tomorrow, semifinals and the finals for pro.
We got a lot going on tomorrow. Not as much as today, but we got a lot going on.
Right.
Angelosi pivots his way back to the red line and feeds to the far side for Kavaya.
What do we have? How many? I think there's a couple quarterfinals on the mission
There's only
rink,
3
though.
championships.
Right.
And there's no quarterfinals on the mission. Everything's here. I promise you. We're literally just on tour all day.
Are you sure, Trefty?
100%. I looked earlier.
All right. Okay. Pama Pro quarterfinal at 10:40 a.m. on Mission Rink. Pama Pro quarterfinal at 11:30 on Mission Rink. I'm always right, Trefty. Always right. Listen to me, man. And for those of you that can't see us on TV, I just slammed my program down to make a statement. If I had a mic in my hand and not the headset, I would have dropped the mic. But anyways, there's 2 on Mission Rink tomorrow, 2 quarterfinals. Both semifinals are on Tour Rink. 3 championships. I don't know
I'm
what
sleep deprived.
I don't know what birth year it is tomorrow.
2003.
There you go. 2003 finals, AAA.
Puck comes out to the red line. And Tilliston controls over the far side for Thompson.
Which one's first? I think it's AAA first.
It's real early. It's at 9:20. Thompson up for Kramer.
Tomorrow's the 30th, correct?
Back for Thompson. Now to Tilliston. I don't know. Wrist shot. Save made.
Tomorrow's the 30th.
Wydock makes the save there. Barry heads the other way. Garrett Ross starts to pass in front. Now it's chipped wide by Martini. Now Garrett Ross. It's a big hit on Tilliston, and that gets a reaction from the Snipers. Rough is called.
Canoni wanted to come in and say a few words too. Canoni didn't get much in though. Does that turn up the physicality for this game?
Well, you know they're going to go back after him because he just lost a 16-year-old playing.
Absolutely.
Which I'm also a proponent of don't get mad when someone hits the younger kid because he's playing.
Playing.
But, you know, obviously if I was on his team, I could do the same thing.
Right.
And Tilston, how about that? He went right back after him. He didn't get up and say, dude, I'm 16. He went back after him and
absolutely.
gave him a shot.
And
said,
that's not
said
that's
try
not,
me again.
That's not the type of player Tillerson is. You wouldn't see that from him.
Gained a lot of respect right there. Stuff like that. Canoni to the far side for White. Now for Kramer. Now White right side. To the far side, Terry. Now to White.
I'm going to leave you with about 10 minutes left in the left in this game, Treff.
I know you got a big game to get ready for.
We do. But
you can play spoiler, avoid getting relegated. There's a lot of big things on the line. It's not just a random game.
But you are right on the side of the 3 championships tomorrow, Treff. There's 3. The first one is actually the Sunday. Is that the AAA one on Sunday the 30th? Yes, the AAA finals first. Then it goes to the
Now
AA
White, right
final.
side, down low, comes back to the near wing. Canoni shoots, and a save made by Whitelock.
So AAA final first. So are we splitting up again tomorrow, Treff?
I would believe so.
Swing
Itan
rings,
Chavera
all right.
into the zone. Backhand, he scores! Hello, highlight reel. Itan Chavera, top shelf, and an absolute beauty.
Wow. I don't know what else to say there.
Short-handed goal and a gorgeous one.
You just don't expect the snipers to get scored on short-handed, but Chavera, individual effort, complete individual effort.
That's what he's known for. 'Cause remember back in the day, he was the best player in roller hockey. He was almost undisputed.
Absolutely. You just don't lose that type of talent.
You might lose a step or two, but you're not going to lose the type of scoring ability. Now Greg Thompson over the near side. Kramer, one-timer back to him, they score! Deflected home in front, I think it was Little Cone. So just like that, Itan Chavera's backhand is eliminated by Cal Kramer one-timer that may or may not have been deflected. But it obviously hit something because it went top shelf and it was going in his pad.
Do you think that was going in even if it didn't get deflected, or did he have his pad down?
He had his pad down.
All right.
I think it would have been 50-50, I think. Good shot, that one goes wide of Susko's net. Comes back out front and they score! And tie it right back up again. A backhand again, top shelf. This one off of Karam off the in wall. And O'Shaughnessy has the goal. Tie the game back up at 2.
And they're roofing every single chance they get backhand. That was a rebound, so it wasn't a complete individual effort like the Itan Chavera goal was, but that one was another roofed shot.
You know Susko's going to go down early. That's kind of his thing. Usually takes away the lower part of the net quickly. Sharkey. Back, pass up ahead to flex on net. And Susko poke checks to the later side. Coming to the zone and falling down there was Kramer. Just lost his footing. Now it's brought up by Valera. Valera backhands over for O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy checked up the puck by Kabaya. So they give it to Valera. Assist O'Shaughnessy.
Who'd you say, Oshak Hennessy?
Yeah, I believe that might have been backwards, but
Yeah, probably. Oshak Hennessy got that one. Have you seen that skit, Keaton Peel?
no.
What?
I just watch hockey, George.
Come on. Tweet me right now, folks. Downtown G.E. Brown, if you've seen that Keaton Peel skit with the substitute teacher. The
Oh, wait, yeah.
principal's name is O'Shaughnessy,
Yeah.
and he says, I will send you to Oshak Hennessy's office right now. Oshak Hennessy, it's great.
Okay, yeah, I have seen that one.
Somebody tweet me that video, please. Downtown G.E. Brown, tweet me that video.
Eton Chavera behind the net.
Aaron.
Hey.
Not Aaron, Aaron.
What would Junior Cadiz be? Junior Cadiz?
Nah, Junior is a good name. Junior's fine.
Over to the near side. Well, he nearly came away with the puck on the forecheck, but instead the snipers come back the other way. Wrist shot from White, blocked. Eton Chavera for Joaquin. Joaquin Chavera walking into the zone.
Ooh, I like that.
The high slot, now he goes back to the red line. Martini. Back for Eton. To Joaquin again. 2:31 left in the first. Joaquin finds his brother Eton. Eton Chavera speeding up the right wing side. Pass to the left. Martini. Put it back into his own zone. Feeds Junior Cadiz. We were probably lucky enough to see Eton in his prime when he was all into roller hockey.
Eton played for me for a season.
Junior Cadiz tries to dangle in the low slot. That one's poked away. That was probably, fun to watch. I mean, I've only seen videos and heard great things, but he would just be a spectacle. Matt White, wrist shot. That one is stopped by Wydock. I believe it's set for Martini. Now Junior Cadiz. Right wing, wrist shot, goes wide. Wraps all the way back out to the red line. A little bit too hot there for Terry. Martini nearly turns it over to Terry, but skates up the left wing. Drops it back for Matt Barry. Matt Barry over to the far side. Fires it back to the red line for Mayhew. Mayhew for Joaquin. Joaquin back for Mayhew. A wrist shot, that one deflects wide. Now Garrett Ross. Out to the red line. Taken by Joaquin. Joaquin. Garrett Ross. Ross, wrist shot, starts to go the butterfly. Save. It's loose and it goes in the corner. 2-2 hockey game, 1 minute left in the first. Joaquin to the right side, Matt Barry.
Goaltenders are definitely earning their paycheck here tonight.
Well, they don't have a paycheck unless they win.
You know what I meant.
I know. I just gotta be a smart aleck here. I possibly can with you around. Because when you're gone, I'm just gonna be talking to myself for 5 days.
Understandable. Maybe Dennis will, well, yeah. Maybe Dennis will come on next game, though.
Terry, right side.
And interview somebody else from New Jersey.
So how about the game in hand? Well, I got Joel Otto here. The best was he did that to me in the middle of like an Iowa-Pennsylvania championship. Shot in from the point and sticked away by Wydock. Now Matt Barry up ahead. Out Alexi, bounce away from him. Comes to Mayhew. Mayhew over for Alexi, he missed it high. Matt Barry overskinned the puck, but it wouldn't matter. Horn sounds, period 1 comes to a close. It's tied at 2, Rink Rat and the Snipers here on SWH Live. Face off won by the Snipers to start period number 2. Chris Treff back with you, SWH Live. Shane Fox goes up the left side, taken by Matt White. Matt White skates into his offensive zone, cuts to the middle. Looks, shoots, and a shoulder save made by Wydock. And that forces to face off as puck goes out of play, deep in the Rink Rat zone, near side circle. Junior Cadiz fires this one to the near side. He'll wrap it back around to the far boards. Itan Chavera. Up ahead for Cadiz. Junior Cadiz. Wraps it around the boards, back towards his defensive end. And Matt White's going to get the puck first with a burst of speed. Matt White tried to drop it back to the point. Bounce up in the air. Canoni gloves it down. But Canoni can't get to the front. Sharkey goes up for Cadiz. That one misses and goes down low. Cadiz protects the puck against Suture. Goes up to the point. Sharkey shoots. That one misses high. Now comes around to the far side. Joaquin goes down low. And Cadiz can't move to the front. This one's brought up by Pat Canoni. Played for the Minnesota Wild for 3 games last season. Goes up for Shane Fox. Wrist shot. And a butterfly stop made by Wydock. Face off. Near side circle, defensive zone of Rink Rat. They played well against the star-studded Snipers team here. It's 2-2. Face off one by the Snipers. Kramer up the near wall, back to Kramer behind the net. Kramer now pivots free to the half boards, spins it back into his own zone for Greg Thompson. Thompson back for Kavaya. Kavaya slowly up in the zone. He'll fire it back to Chris Terry. Scratch that, it's Kramer. Kramer moves up into the near circle, circle around the back of the goal. Now Kramer out towards the point, leaves it for Greg Thompson. Greg Thompson on the backhand, plays it in front, that one out of the reach of Combs. Now Thompson goes back into his own zone. Over for Kavaya, Kavaya now to Thompson. Thompson tries to spin around, puts on the brake, saucer pass. That one's blocked. Here comes Itan Chavera. A 3-on-1 now. He's got Cadiz with him. Over for Cadiz, back for Itan. That one's blocked by Susko. Came back in front. Martini shoots and scores. Quick passing, and they thought they had it covered. Susko blocked the return feed back across. But it ended up being the trailer. Martini tapping it home. Face off. Won by the Snipers. Fox leaves it for Cangelosi. Cangelosi to the right wing. Shot by Suture, misses way wide, goes over the far wall. Barry leaves it there for Garrett Ross. And Barry gets buried down to the floor. And the puck goes in behind Sniper's net. Now a toe drag attempt here for Garrett Ross, and that one misses.
Who scored that last goal, Trev?
Martini.
Okay.
You want to tell that to Mitch? I think he's going by this.
Who was on there?
Pizzola?
Ryan Pizzola? Okay.
I'm 90% sure Martini scored. I'm actually 100%. You can't mess up those beards.
I don't even know if Pizzola's here.
He's not.
No.
We'll get that down to Mitch Stewart so he puts it in the system right. Now Garrett Ross up the left side. Over to the right wing for Matt Barry. Matt Barry stick handles into the low slot on the backhand. He whistles it wide to the left post. Now Barry spins and fires it down into his own zone. And if the Snipers lose this game, I don't think they're too worried about not being the #1 seed. When they won the Pama Pro, they were the 6th seed, remember?
Wow. Yeah, seedings don't matter to me anymore. I don't even worry about who I'm playing in the playoffs when it comes to matchups. Of course, you might match up against better teams, but if you play your game, if you're a pro coach and you play your game, if you're a pro coach and a pro team, you play your game, you should be able to win.
Alexi deflected in front. It goes on net rebound. He scores.
Susko had a tough time controlling that rebound there.
What was a deflection? Those are always hard. But
Yeah,
Alexi's
for sure.
behind the defense. And you can't miss the guy with those bright green gloves. But a guy who's had over 70 games of NHL experience, whether he's a shutdown defenseman or not, isn't going to miss that.
Absolutely.
Alexi gets the puck off the faceoff and fires it back into his own zone.
But you could tell JP Susko was frustrated there because he wanted to corral that a little bit quicker.
Now it's back in the sniper zone. Shane Fox with it. Shane Fox battles through a check. Wrist shot. And the save made by Whiteock. Now goes up to the far side. Sharkey back behind the net. Taken by O'Shaughnessy. Up for Alexi. No, Alexi fires it back into his own zone. O'Shaughnessy with it. Hey, look at my sleeper team. They're doing pretty well.
They are. They honestly are.
Alexi down the right wing side. Into the high slot. Alexi shoots. He has his second. 5-2 Rink route lead up on the Snipers. But I'm still not calling this game over with the firepower the Snipers have.
No, you can't. There's over 12 minutes left. This game is not even close to over.
How about that shift for Alexi? 2 goals.
Pretty darn good, I'd say.
Face off one by the Snipers. Well, they got that one way wrong. They gave it to Ross. He wasn't even on the rink. Cadiz still checking his face after getting hit up high by something. Now Cadiz moves up the floor. Cadiz for Etan Chavera. He loses that one. Now it's brought back in by Kramer. Now Kramer loses it to Joaquin. Now it's Etan. Puck goes behind the net. Sitting around the boards. Kavai takes a bump. Puck sent up ahead. Terry, wrist shot. That one's blocked by Cadiz. Goes in the far corner. Kramer gets to it. Kramer leaves it for Cangelosi. Cangelosi turns it over. Now it's Cadiz. Joaquin. The left side for Martini. Martini for Joaquin. Back for Martini. Shoots. It's blocked.
That one hurt.
Kavai can't even put weight on that right foot. Now Matt White back the way. He shoots it. Scores.
Trefty, just before I get out of here, and I'm going to stay till about the 7-minute mark because it's not going to. We're on this rink, so it's not going to take me much time to get down and get my team ready. We've got 3 teams at 2-2. Right now, if it ended right now, Connex. I wonder, have they played Pama? If they did, they didn't beat them. Because Connex has beat the Mudcats.
Yeah.
If Connex would have beaten Pama,
Did
they would get the.
Connex play Pama? You would have called that game because I didn't.
Yeah, Connex, if they played Pama and would have beat Pama, head-to-head could have still been the tiebreaker.
They didn't beat Pama.
No, they lost to Rink Rat. They beat Sweden. So here's what happens now. Treft,
No head-to-heads.
no head-to-heads, because neither one of those teams beat each team. Right now, if Roadrunners lose the next game, all 3 2-2 teams are in. Connex, Mudcats, Pama. But we go to goal differential. Mudcats are a +1, Pama's a +6. So they would immediately be the 6th seed, Pama the 7th.
Combs in, a poke check by Whiteock, turns it aside.
And then at -2, Connex would be the 8th seed. Now, if the Roadrunners were to win, they would have to win by 3 goals.
To get in.
To get in and not allow any more goals.
They can't, they have,
Because goals against would be the next tiebreaker, correct?
yeah.
Goal differential.
Well, they need to get 4 then.
They're a -4. Connex is a -2.
Ah.
So if Roadrunners win by 3, they become a -1, and Connex is a -2. If Roadrunners win by only 2, it'll be interesting to see if VO are winning by only 2, so they're beating us by 2. It'll be interesting to see if VO pulls his goaltender.
Matt White in, he shoots it, scores, he has another one. Matt White shot from the same spot in the same place, beats Whiteock, and it's now 5-4, plenty of time.
Because if there's 3, 2, and 2 teams, all 3 get in. Right now there's 3. If Roadrunners win,
Then it's going to be
it's going to go goal differential. But the 2 teams that are going to get in are the Mudcats and Palm. They're going to
You
get
think
in with the
VO's
goal
looking that closely? He's looking at it like, hey, we need to win by this?
differential. I don't know, but I know if he's not, one of his players has. Why not? You know?
They have to win by 3.
Right.
No fans or buts about it.
They have to win by 3.
Now, if you're up by,
Because they're -4 right now. They win by 3, they're a -1. Connex finished at a -2.
if you're down by 2, you pull your goalie, you're not even worrying about them. That's interesting.
What do you mean?
If you're down by 2 goals, do
Who,
you pull,
us?
yeah, do you pull your goalie? Because then that,
Well,
know what I
down
mean?
by 2 goals no matter what because we want to win the game.
yeah,
Yeah, we're pulling the goal.
because then they get that 3rd one in an empty net, Connex is going to be frustrated. But not that that matters to you, but I know that might be in the back of your head.
Connex has got to take care of their own. You know? At -2, they're not going to want me to pull it all, but
Yeah.
I mean, you know, in that situation, you got to. You got to look out for your own team first.
Oh, I know. It's an interesting little
No,
wrinkle.
of course. I know you weren't asking that way, but just to respond to you.
Sharkey turns it over. Kavaya up for Canoni. He turns it over. O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy back for Sharkey. 8 minutes left in the 2nd period. Joaquin. To the near side, O'Shaughnessy now. O'Shaughnessy. Into the low slot, he's got the trailer. Joaquin finds it. Chavera shoots off the goalpost. It's loose in front. And Susko gets a stoppage with 7:41 left in the 2nd.
Susko loves to grab players' sticks. He loves it. He will grab a player's stick so they don't get the rebound if his defenseman isn't locking up good enough.
Eitan Chavera loses that draw. Comes around to the near side. Now Matt White takes it. Matt White for Cangelosi. Cangelosi in front, deflected on net. Whiteock the save. He just barely keeps that one out of the net. 7:27 left in the 2nd. Now Kramer goes up for Cangelosi, sends it back for Suture. 7 minutes remaining in period number 2. Suture up the right side. Martini stymies that advancement. Finds Junior Cadiz. Junior Cadiz fires it back into his own zone. Taken there by Martini. Martini out from behind the goal, and here it comes up court. Martini throws it back into his own end for Eitan Chavera. Eitan Chavera up the right wing for Martini. And Martini will fire back in his own zone for Eitan. 6:25 left in period number 2. Is Eitan Chavera down the left wing. Into the low slot, a backhand. Susko makes the stop. Learned from his mistake earlier. And Chavera scored an identical play. Now Chris Terry, right wing side, into the zone. Dangles around Cadiz, circles the back of the net, a wrap around. Wideock makes the save, or is it in? And the Snipers score. The puck just sneaks in. Chris Terry wraparound makes it 5-5. 6:05 left in period number 2.
Well, Jeff, I don't want to get off the air for this great ending, but man, I got to go downstairs.
Real quick, you're going to like this, because remember, you were right. You said usually a good team in longer games is going to come back. They were down.
Yeah.
It was a short game. This game would be over.
Yeah.
5 minutes left now, just about over that, and it's 5-5.
I agree with you, Trefty, and that's what we talked about in longer games. There's not going to be many fluke wins. The team that deserves to win is going to win.
And we're all tied up in a very even game. Barry, wrist shot off the goal post. Puck comes all the way out to the point. And they feed it back to Joaquin Chabera. Now for Matt Barry. Back to Joaquin. Well, George, we'll give you this. Best of luck in your game. Facing off against the Roadrunners. I'd love to see you get a win. First ever in franchise history.
In Pama Pro, yeah, it would be.
Fox picks off a puck in the far corner, wraps around to the near side. Long feed up ahead. They have Canoni behind the defense, into the forehand, and Wideock shuts the door. Back in front, Terry chops it wide.
I just posted the link on my Facebook page for those that want to watch the last game of the season for Excitement Hockey.
Wrist shot off the goalpost from Joaquin Chabera.
And I know.
And the goalpost.
And it's there now, just in case you can't find it and you want to watch the rest of this game, or you want to send somebody, you don't want to give them the exact link, they can go to statewarshockey.com, click on the live stream, and click on the tour rink. Or they can go right to my Facebook page, and the link is right there for the tour rink. So they'll be listening to you, Trefty.
Good luck, George.
Thank you, brother.
O'Shaughnessy loses the face-off. It's won by Suture. Suture for Kavaya behind the net. PJ Kavaya up the right side. Cangelosi slips the check of Alexi. And now Cangelosi gets a return feed, moves into the zone. Alexi gets the loose puck though. Alexi backhands it down to the rink red end. Pass up the right side, here comes Alexi. Alexi into the zone, one-hand shot, and Susko makes the save. Now Mayhew moves in, wrist shot, Susko the save. Comes back to Sharkey, he takes a wrister, and that's blocked by Kavai. It's hitting the other foot now. Now Terry back the way, he's got Cangelosi into the backhand, big stop by Wideock, robs him with the right leg. Sharkey puts it behind the goal. O'Shaughnessy just waiting behind the net. Now he comes out left side. Drops it for Joaquin Chabera. Now to the right wing, O'Shaughnessy. Fakes the shot and circles the back of the net. Tries a wraparound. Susko makes the save. And the puck ramps off him and goes up and out of play. 3:04 left in the second. Eitan Chabera takes the face off for Rink Rat. Face off won by Rink Rat out at the red line. It's Joaquin Chabera. Over for Cadiz. Back for Eitan. Eitan gives it off to Martini. Cycling it around in the zone. Joaquin up for Eitan, and Eitan back for Joaquin. Now behind the net, Cadiz. Sends it up the near wall. Good forecheck here from the Snipers. They get possession. 2:25 left. Canoni back in his own zone. Long pass up ahead, intercepted by Joaquin. Now to the left side, Cadiz. Cadiz over for Joaquin. Settles a rolling puck. Gets away from Fox. Now Cadiz fires it back in his own zone. Etan Chavera banks it off the boards to himself. Etan shoots, Susko the save, and he hangs on with 1:53 left in the second. Etan tries to win the draw forward. Pushed to the corner by Cavalla. Now Matt White, who has a couple in this game, sends to the right side for Greg Thompson. Greg Thompson overskates the puck. Now they try to send up the wall, it's blocked, goes in behind the net. Joaquin Chavera. Gives it for Etan, back for Joaquin. Joaquin Chavera. Out high. Takes a slap shot, now takes it, knocks a stick out of Cangelosi's hand. Goes in the far corner. Matt White circles out from behind his own net, comes away with the puck. Flies down the left side, Matt White shoots, pad stop made by Whiteock. Battle on the far side corner. Rink Rat comes away with it. Comes around to the near side. Joaquin down for Etan, he's behind the defense, Joaquin in, poke check by Susko negates that. Now Cavalla, skating up the left side. Moves into his offensive zone. Down to the right corner. Cavalla wraps around the far boards. Etan gets him, it turns it right over to Matt White. Matt White in to the backhand, Whiteock, big pad stop. 29 seconds left, Terry into the high slot, shoots, that one's blocked by Etan. Now he goes up for Cadiz. Cadiz drops it for Etan, he shoots, he missed it just high. Now Matt White the other way. One-on-one with Joaquin Chavera. Matt White drops it for Terry, who dangles to the middle. Terry shoots off the goal post with 5 seconds left. And now it's backhand down the floor. Maybe one chance for Etan, he shoots, pad stop by Susko at the horn. Oh my goodness, what a game, what a finish, and we're not done yet. It's shootout time. So we'll take a quick break here on SWH Live. We'll be back for the shootout here in the Pama Pro Invitational. Welcome back in SWH Live, a 3-man shootout to determine the winner here. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I'm not on the edge of my seat because I'm standing, I'm so excited. Whiteock. Nicholas Whiteock against Shane Fox. You gotta expect the shots coming. He can dangle, but he's more of a shooter. Shane Fox first shooter for the Snipers. Looks to put the pressure on. Fox misses. That worst shot missed high and wide. And now it's going to be Garrett Ross. Garrett Ross against JP Susko. You gotta expect Susko to be aggressive here. Garrett Ross and backhand, and Susko got the pads on it. And now it's Matt White, one of the best in roller hockey. Picks it up, right down the gut. He's in. He's stopped by Whiteock in the right pad. I think White wanted to lift that a little more, but couldn't get it up. Now it's Matt Berry, 68 points in 70 games for the Florida Everblades last season in the ECHL, 30 of them goals. Now he comes in. Matt Berry shoots, pad stops, Susko. Oh boy, this one's gonna be fun. Chris Terry, 4 points in 14 games in the AHL last year, over a point a game. Slowly moving in. Chris Terry, forehand shot, he scores! I didn't want to say it, but you got to know that that one's going to go in every time. Now it's Junior Cadiz, some of the best hands in the business, against Susko, looking to win the game for the Snipers in the shootout. Cadiz in. Save Susko, and the Snipers win. JP Susko defeats Team Rinkrat and stops all 3 shots in the shootout against 3 of the best shooters around. The Snipers take the top seed, and Rinkrat will get the second seed. They're 3-1, 3-0-1, because they did get a point out of that. But nonetheless, an exciting game, an exciting finish, and the Snipers take home the 2 points. Rinkrat gets 1. So we'll take another break here. The Pama Pro Invitational rolls on. We have excitement and Roadrunners in our final round-robin game of the Pama Pro Invitational, and it's coming up after this break here on SWH Live.